Hey, future self, you don't need to buy things on Amazon. So thanks for coming to my channel again, and just another one video. I've found an angle in my place where I can do videos, and I want to talk to you about a couple things that I like in products and just things. This is not sponsored. This is completely just something that I want to do by myself and shoot something myself. So I'll try to put links in the descriptions of all these ones, but I have a couple things I want to show you because I think it's just fun to share, and I want to make another video, and this is another video that I want to try. Alright, first up we have my watch that I wear every single day of my life that helps me with my training for triathlons, telling my time during the day, and keeping me in sync for all of the things I need to do, including Bluetooth connectivity. It's the Garmin 735 XT. It really helps me out with triathlon training as it tracks swimming, biking, and running, and all in between different things, including hiking, walking, and many different other things as well. Make sure that it has all my data and it collects my heart rate, as you can see back here. And it also just keeps GPS located as well, so if I'm ever going on a ride outside, it can make sure that it can keep me a track and to post up on Strava afterwards, because as we all know, if it's not on Strava, it doesn't count. So this helps me out with doing that and keeps me nice and engaged in all of my training when I'm doing different things. Watch is that, yes, it does swimming, biking, and running outdoors, but it can also do indoor stuff. So the biggest thing I like about this is that the swimming indoors in a pool is it knows when you're going to one end and then the other when you push off, and it adds another 25 meters or 50 meters, whatever you put in here. So it's really handy to keep track of your 50 times, because for me right now I'm doing the 50 meters times 10 skill-based test by Coach Stewart. So this is really great to have that on here. And also just a great display that you can customize in order to see different things when you're doing different nights of activities. And also it's just a great watch to have because it has Bluetooth, so it connects to your phone, so your text message, your email stuff can go to at least the screen. You can't reply to it like a regular smartwatch sort of thing. It's more just shows you what it is, so you can make sure if you need to take it or not, including calls as well. So another great feature of this is actually when you're sleeping, it can calculate when you're in deep sleep, when you're being restless, or when you're not being restless, or when you are being restless. It can let you know when you're in light sleep and give you an estimate or a calculation of how much you've slept in deep sleep and light sleep. All your triathlon and running, biking, and swimming needs. Next up we have the Jaybird X4 Bluetooth headphones, obviously wireless as there's no cables. Everyone has headphones these days. It's kind of how we get stuck in with taking the bus or going somewhere, or going on a meditation or going on a walk, whatever you need to do. Bluetooth's so handy, especially wireless. You just don't have to deal with wires as in the name. I use these every day when I take the bus, or when I'm doing a training session, or when I'm needing to do a meditation. I have these. They're absolutely wonderful. The biggest thing about these is they have these tips for your ears, and they just lock in there, just like so many other earbuds that don't, and they fall out automatically. These ones perform absolutely amazing, and they stay in my ear all the time. These have an 8-hour battery life, which is fine enough for what I'm doing throughout my day. So that's easy enough. They're waterproof up to 1 billion, so I'm not too sure if anyone's going to worry about that. But they say you can swim in them, but I'm not ever going to do that. And I want to focus on my training, not The buttons on the side are really, really good to have. There's 3 of them. I'll do a zoom in on that a little bit. But basically answering phone calls, going to the next song, speaker up, speaker down. It's super easy. There's 3 buttons, so you have a lot more playability than just 1 button or 2 buttons. These are with me literally every day, and I charge them as every day because I use them so much. So if you're in the market with Bluetooth headphones, these ones go for around $170, at Best Buy. I got them last Black Friday or something like that, I believe, and they've just been with me forever, and they're just the best. So if I'm going to recommend anything for headphones, it's these guys. I haven't had many two other ones, so I can't say completely comprehensively that these are the best, but I've had them and they work really well. Jaybird X4s, and I'd say they're good headsets. Sorry, I gotta take some music. Next item, thing, product, stuff. So with coronavirus, we have to wear masks all the time. So I want to show you the masks that I have, because I haven't had to buy a single other one, and it's the most comfortable thing I've ever worn, be it's still a mask. So it is the Black Ice breathing mask with activated charcoal filter. That's it there. I'll also show you other ones, different designs. So the awesome thing about this is it comes in different designs. Has a nose bridge on it, so you can keep it so you don't have to worry about fogging up your glasses. It also comes with a vent, which you can take in and out, which I was going to show you here. You can take the vent and put it in relatively easy and take it out so you can wash the entire thing and let it dry. Another good thing about it is that it comes with charcoal filters. This is one I haven't used yet, and there's one in each of my 3 masks that I have that you should replace every once in a while depending on your needs for ventilation and safety. So with Black Ice, it is just the best thing ever. I will show you, and hopefully you can hear me a little more muffled, but it goes on my nose and it's the best thing ever. And it just comes off and comes on really easily. And you know, if you don't have a mask or you haven't invested in a good quality mask yet, I would highly recommend this. You can get it from the States, from their actual website. Black Ice is the name. Or you can go to like maybe a Canadian place that has it as well. But there's a lot of other ones online that are foes of these ones that are kind of similar, but these ones are the best that I've had. So I'd recommend, if you need a mask, you haven't had a mask recently, or you're upset with your mask, or you've lost your mask, I would say this is really good. Just to show you a little bit of what it is, there is a filter inside here that you put in, and then you have these things come onto it there, so it all locks in there, and it's absolutely wonderful. So I'll try to find a link. I'll find a link for where you can find these. But if you know, it is Corona season, and we are required to have a mask pretty much everywhere these days. So why not invest in a good one? I bought. You'll look it up on there. It changes all the time. I'm not too sure exactly what it is, but I'll find it and I'll link it in below because that's the easiest thing for you to do. So this is my recommendation for a mask for 2020, just because there's a lot of people that have different sort of masks, like daily use ones or ones that you throw away, disposable ones. These ones are great because, again, you can clean them, and they have a disposable charcoal filters, and you can completely clean them and wash them and dry them out and use them the next day. Because the biggest thing with Corona is actually that the inside of the mask gets so dirty and people don't clean them that they're getting sick from that as well. So highly recommend getting at least 3 or 2, so at least you have alternating days for it. But that is the Black Ice breathing mask with activated charcoal, and highly recommend. Oh, sorry. So the next item here is something that is near and dear to every bicyclist, intimately and physically. It is Chamaris butter, anti-chafe cream. How about that? If you are a bicyclist and I'm saying it wrong, leave a comment how you actually think it is, like and subscribe, so that you can help me out, because I always say I don't know how to say it properly. So it's Chamaris cream or butter, anti-chafe cream. I bought it from a place on 4th. I think it was Giant Bicycles on 4th and Burrard, around there. If you bike over half an hour on any bicycle, It's recommended to get this anti-chafe cream. As anyone knows, with biking comes chafing, and this helps out considerably for it. You put it on before you bike, and then you have a lot more success with not hurting in the groinal region. So yes, this is a very intimate thing that all bicyclists need and use tons of goop for, as we call it. If you use it, let me know, and what brand do you use, because I just have this one here that I bought. I'm just learning about it recently from doing a lot longer bikes, especially anything over half an hour, 45 minutes. You want to definitely have something like this because it just helps with that area, not hurting afterwards from everything rubbing together. I think this is less than it's around $10, $15. I mean, you can get different sizes, obviously, but if you're ever going on long rides or runs or a hike or things like that, you can always just put this on, and it just helps with chafing. As the name states, anti-chafe cream. This one itself is $30. My bad. I thought it was cheaper. I obviously didn't look at it, and I don't pay what money, so I guess I'm sorry. I should have thought about that. Yeah, so Giant Vancouver was where I bought this from, this specific one. But it's in most bike shops everywhere. This one is 8 flow ounces or 235 milliliters, and it is $27.99 before tax. Highly recommended. If you want more information about why I use this or how you use it or whatever, leave a comment below and we can discuss that from there. Hey, let's talk real here. It's winter time and everyone's not feeling the best because it's Corona season and it's getting darker outside and everyone's need to be by themselves. So something that I've done in previous years just because of darkness, not because of Corona, this is what's happening this year, 2020, is something called a sad light. Now, if you've ever heard of this, it's the seasonal affective disorder where people just get sad and depressed in wintertime because it's a lot darker and your body thinks it's going to sleep a lot sooner, so things just don't work out that great. So I've bought now 2 of these. I have one at work and I have one at my house, which is this one here. It's called a sad light, and it is from a company called Happy Light, and this is the box for it. And this is the actual product. Now, I'm not turning it on because it's crazy bright, but I will for a demonstration in another clip. I bought this off Amazon. I don't recommend buying on Amazon, but sometimes you have to. If you can find it locally and support a local business, then that's way better, and that's something I'm trying to improve on, is to buy things more locally. But we all know the corporation of Amazon is just huge and just giving her. So, I did buy this on Amazon. It's about $50 plus tax. I have 2 of these, one for work, and the biggest thing I have to say is I don't get that 2 o'clock crash where my body thinks it's nighttime and you get that dip down. And obviously that might be to do, there's things that you can to help with, obviously, with that, with food-wise, but just having this by my desk, either behind me or in front of me, as long as it's around me, shining light somewhere around me, it really helps. You can plug it in any wall outlet, and it stands. It has a little stand on it, and it just you can either put it on for in the morning at your house, or you can bring it to work and have it at your desk, which I would highly recommend. It makes the workday so much better. It tricks your brain to think it's summertime, and we all know summertime is a fantastic time of year. So this is helping you have that your brain remember, that it's a longer day than just the shortened time in the wintertime. So everyone's asked whenever they go by my desk or wherever I work at, they're like, oh, what's this, what's that? I'm like, well, it's a Happy Light, and it helps with seasonal affective disorder. And everyone knows is affected by it, and it's just one of those things that has really changed my life. In fact, so much that I bought 2 of them. And it so biggest thing I can say here is that alleviates winter blues, overcomes fatigue, increases energy, and it resets your sleep cycle. So, on another side of things, I know we're not traveling now, but just hear me out here. If you're traveling and you're going to Europe and there's like an 8 or 9 hour difference, you can actually turn this on when you should be awake, or turn it off when you shouldn't be awake, so it kind of resets your clock. So for instance, if I should go to bed at like 7 o'clock and wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, at 3 o'clock when in Canada, in Vancouver, there's no light out, you turn this on and it tricks your brain to thinking it's daytime. So it's easier to switch to whatever time zone you're going to. That's one of the main features. When I went to the UK last year, 2019, when I went to the UK and I needed to switch it, I used this to go to bed a little bit earlier and wake up a little bit earlier. So that's one of the main benefits, but I would highly recommend people getting this at your house. It's the first start, just like 20 to 30 minutes in the morning while you're having your breakfast. Just shine it beside, it doesn't need to be right in your face, and it's hugely helpful. So this is how bright it is with the satellite. Yeah, you can also use it as a mood light. Ooh, scary stories. Ooh, you know, it's bright. So if you just put it beside you and put it, you know, somewhere beside you, it kind of, you know, it helps out with seasonal affective disorder. It's happy light. I bought it from Amazon, but if you can find it somewhere else, please leave a comment of where you can buy it, because it is just a wonderful thing that can help out with all of the tough times we're going through right now and maybe your day a little bit brighter. Last one here, we have my latest purchase from Amazon. I'm sorry, I wish I should just buy these from some local store. If you know what this is in local stores, that would be great. Help me out for next time buying. But it is lens wipes. So disposable lens wipes. So if you know me, if you've met me in real life, you know my glasses are always dirty and could always use a cleaning. So what I've done is I've bought these to every morning, clean them to make sure they're better for the day, to be a little more presentable and make sure that I can clean them. Now, these guys are from Caris Visual. They're just lens wipes for literally everything. They come in little 2-packs here, which you rip open and you dispose of afterwards. They're obviously not reusable, and they're pre-moistened, so good news. So with my glasses, like I said, they get dirty all the time, and I don't clean them because I forget. So I just have 2 of these in my bag or at the front door, and I just clean them as best as possible. And they work a lot better than trying to spray and finding a towel or something like that, like a napkin to do it. Not a napkin, but a tissue or something like that. So these work really well because they can help with my camera gear, they can help with my glasses, and the best feature that I completely forgot about bought these is I can clean my swim goggles. Now, swim goggles, as you're a swimmer, or if you're not a swimmer, they fog up considerably when you have them for a while and they get dirty. So if you use these on the inside and the outside, don't quote me on that. I know at least the outside. I've done the inside and it seems like it works fine on the inside and outside, and it greatly improves it. Big difference from my last swim to my current swim with cleaning and not cleaning. So I just make sure that I have this as well when I'm going swimming to clean my goggles before. It makes a huge difference. So if you're a glasses wearer or you're a swimmer or you have any sort of eyewear, I would highly recommend getting the getting disposable wipes for your glasses or any sort of glass. Even if you're a photographer, videographer, anything like that, you can also clean your lenses with this. Hugely helpful, and for me, just trying to be more presentable and seeing more things in the world. So, Caris Visuals lens wipes, and you can get them pretty much anywhere. I don't think you have to get specifically these ones. There's lots around the world, around Vancouver you can probably get, is where I'm from. So, huge help out. Let's see. Leave the description of all the links of all these different things that I have in the description. If you have any questions on them, or I challenge everyone who's watched this video to find these products in a local store wherever your hometown is, and I'm in Vancouver, BC. If you can find them in there, please comment below where you can find them. So if I ever need to buy these things or someone needs to buy them, we're not, stuffing the pockets of Jeff Bezos. We're trying to do something, better for the local community because those people are struggling right now. So I challenge you guys to do that. If you could please like, comment, and subscribe, that would help me out. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by 2020, and that's something that could really help me out and just keep me forward with this, as it's a fun thing that I'm doing.